What's going on, everyone? Second video of today. Let's start with Einstein. He is viewed as the smartest man ever. You could talk about how when they did an autopsy on him, they found his brain. He had divots in his brain, unlike most people. He had elongated places as well. They say he was super smart. He never could accept quantum physics. In fact, entanglement, when two particles entangle, separate great distance, and affect each other immediately, that's entanglement. He called it spooky action at a distance. He could never accept it. Plus, the dude fucked his cousin, so there is that. He was asked one time, he said, what does it feel like to be the smartest man on the planet? And he said, I don't know, you'll have to ask Nikola Tesla. So let's go to Nikola Tesla. You know, his only problem was he was just too nice, and people took advantage of him. Look into the story about how Thomas Edison promised to pay him $50,000 to fix something. He did it, and he never got paid. Look into that. Look into how Thomas Edison electrocuted Topsy the elephant with AC current, alternative current, which Tesla invented. So you can look into that. What is it about Tesla, though? Well, Tesla is viewed as the smartest man that ever lived. They won't teach you him in school. They'll teach Edison. They'll teach Einstein. They will not teach Tesla. There's a good reason for that. But who did Tesla think was the smartest man in the world? So you got Einstein saying, you have to ask Tesla. So what did Tesla do? There was a man named Walter Russell, who was around the same time as Tesla. Walter Russell came out with a book called Universal One, which you all should read. This is my book recommendation. Universal One. Tesla read it, went to him, and said, you need to this is what Tesla said to Walter Russell. He said, you need to lock this up for 1,000 years until humanity is ready to hear it. So who is this genius? He was a thinker. What did he pioneer? What did he talk about? You're going to read the Universal One, right, guys and girls? Good. What he talked about was that everything in creation was created with electromagnetism. Everything is either electric, male, or magnetized, female. That creates everything. I will give you an example in modern day that I've put together. The sun is electric. It radiates out. It vibrates. It radiates out. It's a male energy. The moon is magnetic. It's the feminine. It draws in. It's magnetic. The moon controls the tides of the water. We are 70% water, 70 to 95% water to be exact. And, you know, for people who are even like nervous about talking about astrology or any of that kind of stuff, they know what happens on a full moon, don't they? Everyone talks about what happens on a full moon. It's nuts to think that the moon doesn't affect. Now, here's the interesting thing. The moon being magnetic is 13 months and 28 days, just like the turtle shell, just like the female cycle. And, well, what about it? Well, it's interesting, because the sun is electric. So, and it's male. So when a man has an orgasm, it feels like a jolt of electricity riding through his body that wipes out his energy. Whereas a woman who's magnetic, who's feminine, who's the moon controls the tides of the water, the ocean, the waves. This is why the woman can ride the waves of the orgasm to multiple orgasms. Read the Universal One, guys. I'm telling you, this is where it starts.